Welcome back to Geordie Motorsports, and this is my 1963 AP5 Valiant, and today we're just going to be doing a quick little walk around on it. We're going to be seeing a bit more of this car since I am unable to work with my two-door, and I will say a little bit more about my two-door and why I haven't been able to touch it. But yeah, let's do a quick walk around and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing. So this here is my AP5. I've owned this since I was 12. That's, a little while ago now, nearly 10 years. Christ. So originally was going to restore this, and then I ended up with my two-door, which I much prefer over this. But I thought, because my two-door's not going to be driving anytime soon, I thought I might put this thing back together, and there's a couple of little go fast parts, that sort of stuff. So the engine bay's stripped and all pulled apart, ready to go and get sandblasted, which hopefully will be happening soon. I just got to make a little trolley up for the front so then I can roll it around and get it onto the car trailer much easier and get it to the workshop so then I can paint it. Engine plan is, so the 360 that's come out of my two-door, I'm going to give that a refreshen and put it into this so then I can use it. It's not just going to be sitting there getting wasted, that sort of stuff. So the 360 out of the two-door is going to be getting put into here with a 904, which the old boy would probably build for me. As you can see, for some of you that know, I am in Uncle Brent's shed, my dad. That's obviously his AP6. So yeah, it's going to be getting a 360, a 904, and diff wise, it's going to be getting a shortened AU diff, so to have 345 diff gears. It's an LSD as well, so that'll be getting shortened. Going to be planning on doing a mini tub on it, so moving the springs into the rails and then the wheel tub as far as I can to the rail. And it's not getting painted, it's going to be left exactly like this. Probably just polish it, because in some spots the paint's gone through and whatnot just from sitting outside. There's some more on that side, but yes, I do have the front panels for it. They're sitting over here, so both the fenders and the bonnet. Just got them off so I can have obviously engine bay blasted, wheel arches blasted, and everything else. So I'm going to be painting probably up to here with black, probably stone guard or something like that, and then all of the engine bay up to this here line here, it's going to be white, and it's going to have a nice looking 360 in there. Overall, the car is very, very good rust wise. Got a little rust hole down here, which is almost standard from factory, and a little bit back here, but I'm not going to worry about fixing that. I'll probably just trade it and then leave it and drive it. So yeah, push button auto. Got boxes of parts for it, new bushes and all that sort of stuff. Got quite a bit for the car. So many years ago, another thing of this, it's obviously an older car. It's been in a couple of knocks and that sort of stuff. About 4 years ago, I took it to the workshop. We stuck it on the bench and pulled it around, because this here corner was pushed back a little bit. You can still see, where are they now? You could see the teeth mark from the bench where we gripped onto it to pull it, but that doesn't really matter. Anyways, because it's been hit on both sides as well. It was hit on this side pretty hard, and the mount for the bumper bar was all bent in and twisted. It twisted up this whole front end corner. So I cut out where the bumper mounts, straightened it all out, pushed it all out. This here corner as well was all punched in. So I cut along here, along the stone tray, and pushed it all back out and re-welded it all, as you can see. You can see very slightly on the front apron, it's still got some damage there. I'm not planning on fixing it. Kind of want the car to look a little bit ratty, just to underestimate some P-platers that try and pull up on me and that sort of stuff. Because I want it to look a bit average but go really, really well. A bit of a sleeper. Might call this thing the Sleeper 5 or something like that. That sounds pretty cool. But yeah, obviously going to be lowered. I'm going to give McDonald Bros a message to see what they can do for me, leaf spring wise and that sort of stuff, with traction bars as well, because yeah, it's gonna have a little bit of fun in this car as well. Obviously, I'd really like to go to Weiler with my old boy and, you know, have a bit of father-son rivalry with their AP5s and AP6s. I think that'd be pretty good. Another thing with this car, it's actually a Canadian body. So as you can see, the wiper arms wipe in the opposite direction. So these here wipe to the passenger side of the car. If you come over to Dad's AP6, you can see they wipe over to the driver's side. I'm pretty sure the firewall on this here side is different to an Australian one. And I can't remember if the cross member is different as well on this one, because we do have an AP5 wagon and the cross member is different on that, and it has like that hole, well not exactly that hole, but where the steering column would go. So me and Dad discovered that obviously a while ago. I thought that was pretty cool. Might be a little bit annoying having the wipers wipe the other way, but I don't plan to drive this thing in the rain. So this is the front bumper that originally come off the car, and it is toast. It's got that much of a twist in it from being knocked so many times that you can see it on this fender. The driver's side fender was alright, and passenger side fender, you can see where it's been hitting and that sort of stuff, because it was that badly twisted from the amount of knocks it's taken over the years. So I do have over here literally a brand new, not kind of brand new, but brand new second hand to me, AP5 front bumper. So I found this on Facebook for sale. I paid $500 for it. The dude brought it, had it repaired and re-chromed, and then he went to go put it on his AP6, and that's when he learnt that they are different. So, you know, it does have a little bit of, a couple of marks in it, that sort of stuff from like transport when he was moving it around. Doesn't really bother me. But you can see it's got a bit of an old scratch there. But I might be using another bumper bar for another car just to kind of roll into the little bit of a ratty look for it. So yeah, I was pretty chuffed when I found that. Probably looking at that fender as well. I was doing a little bit of just showing people what I can do with paint. how bad paint can be to what I can polish it to. So I just thought that fender's been sitting outside for 15 years. Dad pulled it off a Falcon obviously 15 years ago, and it's been outside ever since. So that just goes to show what you can do with paint on a car that's been sitting for a fair while. And that was literally maybe not even 5 minutes worth of work. And that's literally just a single stage cut, so just a swirl remover. But you can see how good that's come up. Now the moment everybody's been waiting for. Geordie, what's going on with the Chrysler by Chrysler? So, in my previous videos, you could probably remember me saying that I am currently looking at buying a house. I brought it. And believe it or not, it is literally right next door to Uncle Brent's shed. So, yeah, I moved out of home for 2 years, and then I pretty much moved right next door. So I've got 80 acres of land, heaps of room to run amok with. But the main issue is I don't have a shed there. So I've got a little shed there, but I would struggle to fit a Datsun 1200 ute in. So that's been my biggest holdback on the CH two-door. I haven't touched the car in, it'd be about 11 months now. 10 to 11 months, which sucks because it is the only car I want to work on. And you probably noticed I wasn't doing too many videos because I just had a lot going on due to buying a house and not having time to like set up my camera and film a video. But now I know I've been putting out a couple more videos. Everything seemed to has relaxed quite a bit now. So yeah, I'm going to be working on this. So then this here can come out of the shed and be parked in storage. So then I can drive it whenever I want when I've got the engine in it. And then Dad doesn't quite know this yet, but I'm going to rearrange his shed, make it more worker friendly. So then we can work on our cars more comfortably without having to, walk from one side of the shed to the other. So yes, once this AP5 is done and driving, that's when I will be bringing the two-door out here and working on that again. I will be getting the front panels for it later on, bringing them out to here and doing some work on them, stripping them back to bare metal, seeing how they look repair-wise, if I'm going to be able to repair them or if it's going to be easier to try and find another new pair or new, second-hand new, good condition fenders. But yeah, that's why you haven't seen all that much of the two-door, sadly, because I haven't got anywhere to work on it. I was going to go to the old house and work on it, but currently have some people living in there renting it. So it is being looked after. It is safe in the shed and that sort of stuff, which makes me feel comfortable leaving it there. Although I really don't like leaving it there, but can't have everything at the hand when you're 21 years old and spending that much money on a house. So definitely in the future, hopefully within 12 months, I'm hoping to have this done between 6 and 12 months. It won't take me long to do the engine bay. Main thing is just the engine and money. That's the only thing. I was thinking about starting up a Patreon just so people can get a VIP perspective on the YouTube channel and that sort of stuff. I will show you something. it was the last thing I brought for my two-door, and I was absolutely dreading finding these. A box of cherries. Not quite. So, I honestly didn't think I was going to find a pair, and I wasn't going to worry about putting them back on. And then, lo and behold, I had someone message me saying, check this Chrysler by Chrysler two-door page, and I did, and I have found a absolutely fantastic pair of quarter panel stainless molds. So obviously they're the ones that go along the top of the door to the quarter panel, curl around to the window. And as you can see, like that there is just mint, hey? Yeah, they did cost me a pretty penny, but these were the last things I had brought for the two-door. So, yeah, I honestly didn't think I was going to find these, and I had no idea what I was going to do. I think I was going to try and make a pair, but yeah, oh well, that's that. So yes, hopefully more will be happening. If you want to see something particular on this thing, like the tubs or engine bay getting painted, just comment in the comments. Feel free to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot with things like this. And feel free to share my video and that sort of stuff. Tell your mates, tag your mates. I don't have any on me, but I am currently in the works of setting up a online store to sell stubby holders and stickers, and nobody knows this yet, but I will be having shirts and jumpers available very, very, very soon. So once I sort out a couple of more things with the online store, I'll have shirts and jumpers to sell and that sort of stuff to all of my subscribers that like my content and that sort of stuff. But yeah, cheers for watching, and I will see you when I am working on this, which will probably be building a trolley and getting it sandblasted. So I'll see you in the next one. Like Uncle Brent always says, look after for your mates, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, cheers guys, catch you around.